Hello, everybody. This is Melissa from stampwithmelissa.com here. If you are watching this part of the video, you are probably catching the replay. So hello and welcome to you. I'm just going to wait a few seconds for people to join me live to let me know they can see me okay, they can hear me okay, all those good things. But this video is being live streamed on Wednesday, November 24th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Central Time. All right, so I know it's also the night before Thanksgiving, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. We are going to make 3 cards tonight as part of my November class to go, and if you would like a class to go kit, all you need to do is place an order in my online store before the end of the month. Hi, Keisha. All you need to do is place an order in my online store by the end of the month using this host code right here, NPK2ZZVA. So don't worry, you don't have to memorize that. You can just pop over to my website, stampwithmelissa.com, and then it'll say host code, and you can just click on that. And yeah, then you'll get this card kit. If you already have your card kit, please pull it out and let's join me. I was busy prepping, so I did not get this all looking good. All right. Oh, wait, let me take that down. If you need any of the products I'm using tonight, you can also shop them in my online store, of course. So, all right. So I'm going to take that away. And as we go along tonight, please comment. Like I said, I'm going to try to go quick through these. I know for Keisha, she's in Canada, so tomorrow is not Thanksgiving. But for the rest of us in the U.S., it is. And so I know it's a busy time. So no worries if you are catching. Hi, Alicia. If you're catching the replay, that is totally fine. If you are stamping along with me, I'm going to just keep cruising. And if you need to catch the replay to catch something, absolutely go for it. These cards were also put on my blog this morning already. So you do have the pictures. There's a PDF on there as well telling you everything that you need. And you guys can't see over there. It is a mess because I'm just ready and we are going to do a lot with Stampin' Blends tonight. So, all right, I'm going to flip down. And just really quick, look at you guys. I got a new piece of grid paper just for you. If you've been around, you know that I like to reuse my grid paper. But I've got a new pretty piece tonight. And I did want to share 2 cards really quick with you. I got 2 Thanksgiving cards in the mail, and I thought that was so sweet. So I wanted to just show them. This one is from Alicia, who is here with us tonight. And it is beautiful using the Sparkle of the Season bundle. And look, yes, nice and clean, my grid paper, nice and clean. Not for long, though. I love that she used the stitch greenery. This is so gorgeous. And I know she made several of these, and so I'm sure she did lots of die cutting, but there's even, I don't know if you can see, there's some orange and green on the die cut wreath itself. So super pretty. And then I got this card from Deb Anderson. Deb usually catches us live, but she might not be joining us tonight. I'm not sure. But this beautiful card from her as well. So thank you both so much. And I hope everyone has a very happy Thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you have a kit, and if you're just watching, like Keisha, I know you're just watching. Maybe you're stamping too, but you don't have a kit. I know that. So just enjoy. But if you do have your kit, you can go ahead and pull it out. It looks like this. On the front, you've got a picture of each of the cards. That way, I wanted to keep it nice and easy so that you knew what this was for if you couldn't put it together right away. But I'm going to go ahead and slide out our contents here. And we're going to grab this first envelope right on the very top and grab what we've got in there. Now, the envelopes are nice because then you can use them to mail it out. So I'm just going to, sorry if you see my arm reaching a lot, I'm just putting stuff up on a shelf to get it a little out of the way. So in this card kit, we've got a thick piece of basic white for the card base. We've got a piece of basic white for the inside. I know that's not necessary, so if you want to use it for something else, you can. We've got a piece of real red, another piece of basic white to go on there. A little strip of basic white that was embossed with the painted. Oh, Keisha, that's so nice. She says she always tries to case something inspired from my lives the next day. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you want to post them in our Facebook group, I'd love to see them. This is embossed with the painted texture embossing folder. Then you've got 2 pieces of the real red sheer ribbon, one longer, one shorter, and a real red banner for the sentiment. So let's go ahead and get started. And I should pull the card out, right? So you can see this is the card we're going to start with first. I should have grabbed that out earlier, but I didn't. So sorry about that. So let's go ahead and start with some stamping. So this is the smaller of the basic white pieces. And you guys, seriously, I have to like reach around my lights. So I do apologize. There are so many stamps that we're using. So many stamps. We are using almost everything. Oh yeah, Alicia says she's just watching. Craft Room is airing out. Don't spray sealant on a tile coaster. Oh my gosh. Okay, so really quick. Well, okay. Let me start the card and then I'm going to tell you a story about sealant, okay? Because I can talk while I color. All right, we're going to grab some black ink. But that's good that you're both kind of just watching because then I can maybe try to go as fast as I can and not worry too much. So I'm going to ink up our Santa Claus. And this is the happier one, I think. He's a little bit cuter. I do like the other Santa in the set too, but this one's just a little bit cuter. Okay, so we've got him. Then we're going to grab our sleigh, and we are using Tuxedo Black ink because we're going to do some blending with our Stampin' Blends. And I'm going to put the sleigh right about here. Okay, so we've got that. Well, we've got our ink out. We might as well stamp our sentiment here. We're going to use the Merry Hello. Yes, Dancing Claus. Oh, I like that. We are using the Dancing Claus. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to use a Merry Hello on our little strip here. And there we go. Oh, look at how straight I got that, you guys, on like my first shot. My head's not even over it. All right, so we can go ahead and color him. So my story about sealant. Wait, let me pull in. You guys, I told you, so many blends. So let me tell you the colors really quick. We've got basic black, we've got petal pink, we've got real red, pool party, and daffodil, just for this first card. So we're going to use several of the colors on Santa Claus, and then the pool party will be on the gifts and the sleigh. Okay, so, and I'm just going to base it off of this. So my story about sealant. So you guys know I'm a demonstrator, right? And so I participate in a lot of card swaps. And I did this evening evergreen card swap. And today I had a little bit of time. So I actually like cleaned out my craft room. Not cleaned it out, but cleaned it up, I should say. I cleaned up my craft room. And I ran across just like a, bubble mailer or whatever of swap cards that I had done for the evening, or not the evening evergreen. Oh my gosh, my mind. For the, what's it called? Ever Eden, the Eden's Garden set. So I did a swap with that set and it was super fun, but apparently I must have been busy when the swaps came in because I had never opened them, which means I never showed them to you guys. So I'm sorry about that, but I opened them today and one of the swap participants made a really beautiful nightlight out of the set. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. But when I finally, she super protected it. So when I finally busted it out of the plastic and all of the tape and the cardboard she had packaged it in, it smelled so strongly of sealant. And this is also not a ventilated room where I craft. Obviously, I didn't spray this sealant, but it was so strong. So I would show you guys the nightlight, and I will eventually show it to you, but I put it out in the garage just to kind of get that smell to air out there. But yeah, so Alicia, when you said that your craft room is airing out, I understand, because that sealant on hers, at least, I didn't even spray it and it was so strong, and it had probably been in that package all bundled up for a few weeks, I would say. Yeah, not fun. All right, so you guys see I'm just coloring in our Santa Claus, and pretty predictable colors here. We are going to do, my favorite card out of these three cards is the last one that we're going to do. And that one has some untraditional colors, more of just like pink. So we still keep it in the warm, like reddish area, but a little bit more untraditional. Oh, Alicia says she opened windows for quite a while. It's kind of chilly here though. I mean, the wind is kind of chilly. It's not actually, like, the temperature isn't, but okay, I'm being really careful with this basic black so I don't get it on Santa's beard. But the way I use, oh look, I missed a spot. The way I use my blends is I actually go in with the dark color first, and then I go back in with the light. Yeah, Alicia says she believes that stuff is strong. It was not good. So, but it is really beautiful. She did like this shadow box kind of. It's probably like 6 inches by 6 inches or so. And it's so beautiful. She used the wreaths from the die set. Stunning. It is so, so nice, you guys. Okay, so let's color in Santa Claus. Are you guys ready? Oh, sorry, the water heater just started, so hopefully that isn't too loud, but you might hear a noise in the background. Are you guys ready for Thanksgiving? I am. I'm excited for Thanksgiving, and then of course we decorate for Christmas, and I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so let's do Daffodil Delight on his little belt, and I missed his ears, so I'm going to go back in with my dark petal pink and do his ears. There we go. Okay, so Santa Claus is good. Now we need to just do our sleigh. So I'm going to use basic black for the sleigh, and I would normally probably use like a brown, but I was already using 5 different blends colors, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to keep it where I don't have to add another set of blends. So I'm just using the basic black here. There we go. Oh yes, Alicia says she's ready. She just has an hour and a half drive to go. Luckily, I do not have to drive that far. Although that can be kind of nice. An hour and a half I feel like is nice because it's not too long, but it's long enough, right? Like you could take a nap, you know, the post-Thanksgiving naps. You could take a nap on your way back. Okay, so we are going to get his sleigh colored. What's my traditional Thanksgiving dessert? Okay, so Keisha, it really depends. I personally am a very picky eater. I don't know if you guys knew that. I don't know if I've talked about that before, but I'm a super picky eater. So yeah, Alicia says pumpkin pie. That is probably a standard. Also, what my family, we always have French silk pie, and I love French silk pie. I don't know that I've ever actually had pumpkin pie, but I'm not actually the biggest apple fan. So like, I'm not really into apple pies. I like apples, but I don't know. I don't love apples. So apple pie is a no from me. And then, you know, in the fall, it's really big here to do apple orchards. And I do like to do that stuff. But like even apple juice, if I drink too much apple juice, I get a stomach ache. So I don't know. I kind of avoid apples. But yeah, I would say French silk pie or I don't think this is a standard United States thing, but my grandma and my aunt always make like Spritz cookies. And I don't know, I really don't know that that's like a normal thing. It might just be a Faust thing. So we usually have Spritz cookies too. Maybe it's to kick off Christmas. Who knows? And my cousin used to actually, when I was younger, she used to bring like those little foam craft houses. I don't know if you know what those are, but they're like little sticky back foam things, and you can make turkeys out of them or ornaments or whatever, and they sell them at like a Michael's or a Joann's. She used to bring those all the time, so that's usually what all of us kids would do to stay occupied while all the adults watched football. The dads would watch football and the moms would make the food usually, and the kids would run around. Sometimes we'd go on walks if it was nice too. You guys, I am just babbling on, but I don't want you to sit here in silence as I color. So, okay. So, oh, I forgot to stamp the bird. We will stamp the bird too. And I have a new Daffodil Delight blend, but I haven't swapped it out yet. So I'm going to use the blunt tip for this present. And of course, we'll have to stamp that birdie. And we'll use our light to color in the rest of this present. Okay. Yes, Keisha, what kind of, like, what's your traditional dessert in Canada? What do you guys have? Do you usually do pies? Alicia asked what pie did you have, but I don't know. What do you guys usually do? Do you guys do like turkey in Canada also? Because turkey is, you know, what you have in the US. Even though I like ham better. I don't really like turkey. You guys are learning all my secrets. I don't really like turkey very much, but I do really like ham. Okay, so I stamped the cute little birdie on top of the presents. Then we'll just kind of color his underbelly, and I'm even just going to do his beak in the dark Daffodil Delight. And then we're going to pull in our light color here and color in the rest of the bird. Oh, Alicia says her mom makes ham and turkey. That's very nice. We have a large family, so we usually have like 2 or 3 turkeys, and that's it. So that's okay. We usually do ham for Christmas. So, okay. So those of you who are doing this kit, whether it's on the replay or live with me, you can just kind of, you know, color as a leisurely activity. Her favorite is banana cream pie, but Thanksgiving weekend falls on 3 birthdays, so they have ice cream cake, which is tasty, and they do turkey. Okay. Hi, Kathleen. Thanks for joining. So actually, Alicia's birthday is tomorrow, which is on Thanksgiving. Alicia, hopefully you don't mind that I said that. But her birthday is tomorrow on Thanksgiving, and so I said happy birthsgiving to her. All right. So let's go ahead. I added this little bottom piece, and the reason I wanted to do this bottom piece is because I thought it looked kind of like snow. I thought the Santa just kind of looked like he was floating, so I thought the painted texture embossing folder kind of made it look like snow. Okay, so I've added that on with seal. Then we're going to do my favorite trick ever and flip it over. And we're going to add just a little bit of seal to the bottom here and put down the longer strip of the ribbon. And actually, I want it to be a little bit lower than I put it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it there, and we'll string it all the way across and then stick it there. Okay. Then I'm just going to keep using my seal here. I am still trying to use up that liquid glue that I told you guys about the other day. Still trying to use all of that up, but we'll just keep on the seal theme, and I'm going to go ahead and tack this down right on our real red base. Oh yeah, Alicia says she's had pumpkin pie for many birthdays, and sometimes she gets a personal birthday cake. That's nice. My birthday has never been on Thanksgiving, but it is close. So I always do, you know, it's funny, my birthday's in December, which is cold in Minnesota, and we always have ice cream cake, but it's the best. I love ice cream cake the most. All right, so I'm just going to cut a little banner here. And so the way I did that was I cut up the middle, just a little strip, and then cut in from the sides. You could also use a punch to do this, or like a die or something, but I just went ahead and used that. And actually, I'm going to wait to tack that down for just another second while I get this piece on our card base. Okay, so we'll go ahead and center this on the card base. And then I can go ahead and fold this and burnish it with my bone folder. You guys might be thinking, why did Melissa need a piece of grid paper? And well, you're going to find out next. Our next card is going to need this grid paper desperately. Okay, so let's take this piece here and some dimensionals, and then we'll get that popped up. If you guys get this kit, or make, you know, don't have the kit, but you make similar cards, you should, if you like change things up, you should share that with me, because I'd love to see it. Alicia's husband always gets her a birthday cake from Grandma's Bakery in Maplewood. I have never eaten at Grandma's Bakery or had anything from there that I know of, I should say. But I do drive by it somewhat frequently, not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, so then we're going to take this little real red ribbon and tie a knot. And full disclosure, the piece in your kit should be longer. I cut this piece first and realized it was kind of short, and so I was like, I'll give myself the short end of the stick and struggle with it on camera, but your piece should be longer, so you should be able to tie a knot pretty easily and then trim the ends. But you can see that I just can't, it's so short, I can't feed it through. There we go. There it is. And boom. Cute little bow. Okay. Then we're going to use some matte black dots and If you don't have matte black dots, just substitute for another embellishment. And we're going to go ahead and use a big one right there and a little one right next to it. Super cute. Now we just have to do the inside, and then we will move on to our second card. Oh, thanks, Alicia. She likes the strip of white for the snow. Okay, so this is what the inside is going to look like. I am going to use the Holly Jolly Wishes stamp set for the inside. That was one that I said I like kind of mentioned with this class to go, but I said you didn't have to have it. So you can sub for other things. Obviously, it was designed with Be Jolly in mind, but have a Holly Jolly Christmas. This set kind of just goes with it. They're pictured next to each other in the catalog, so it makes sense, right? Okay, so let's set that to the side, and then we will go ahead and adhere this to the inside of our card, and then our first card will be done. Okay. And voila, there's card number 1. Look at how cute that is. Okay, so let me set those to the side here, and we're going to go on to our second card. But first, let me see. This is my little cheat sheet. So for my blends here, I've got Shaded Spruce, Cinnamon Cider, Balmy Blue, and then I also need Daffodil Delight and Real Red. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, we're going to use 5 again. Hey, Mom. My mom is babysitting tonight, so I'm glad you are joining. So I will say hi to Kylie and Russell, too, if they're watching. All right. So let me just move a couple of things so I don't dip my sleeve into inky stamps. But we need this one, and we don't need these ones. Okay. So here we go. Are you guys ready for this one? Let me fix my grid a little. All right. So we are going to pull, here it is. I couldn't find my thing. We're going to pull our second card kit. And in this card kit, we have a Night of Navy card base. And then we've got lots of basic white in this kit. Okay. So we've got a piece of basic white. The biggest piece is for the inside. I'm just going to go ahead and prop that up so I don't mix that up. Then we've got another piece of basic white. Well, 2 more pieces of basic white. One is slightly smaller than the other. We're going to start with the smallest one. So I'm propping the other one up too. And then we've got this little hilly piece that was die cut with the basic borders dies. Okay. So we're going to start here with this piece. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to even move that out of the way. I'm going to roll up my sleeves because I don't want ink everywhere. And I'm going to grab my blending brush and my Night of Navy ink pad. All right, we're going to do some blending. And I'm going to scoot that just while we do this. And this is why, you guys, I needed grid paper. So we're about to make our nice white clean sheet of grid paper a little dirty. All right, so we are just going to go ahead and blend on our Night of Navy. It doesn't need to be too dark, but I want it to be darker at the top. I kind of thought this could look like Christmas Eve night kind of a scene. So we're going to add the tree on there and of course do more coloring and also add the sleigh. Okay, so we're just going to add some more here to blend it out. And we don't need to worry about the bottom too much because that's going to get covered by our other piece. So we'll go in like this. I'm just trying to get this side darker over here. So fun. I hope these are fun Christmas cards for you guys to send out. Do you guys like to send the same? Oh, Keisha says coloring and blending are her 2 favorites. So this is going to be her favorite card. I love it. Do you guys like to keep all your Christmas cards the same or do you like them to be different? So what you can't see in the camera is right up there. I have a whole mess of Christmas cards, a whole bunch of them, about 130 Christmas cards, and that's not even enough. So I make mine all different because I need more than that still. So, okay. So then I am going to grab a water painter and it's got water in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flick water onto our piece here just to kind of make it look like stars, which is pretty cool. This is a really fun technique and I've shown it before, but I haven't done it in a while. So I thought it would be pretty fun for this card, but I was just using the cap there to just spray some water on. And of course, oh, Alicia says she usually does all the same. All right. But she might do a few different ones. Today I actually mailed out my mom's Christmas cards. I made a trip to the post office for her to mail all of her cards out because she likes to be the first to have them like out. Okay. You're going to need a piece of basic white scrap, and I don't think I gave that to you, so sorry about that. But you're going to need a piece of basic white, and you're going to need the Christmas tree and the sleigh. And we're going to use our tuxedo black again. And we're going to go ahead and ink this up. All right, and stamp it down. And of course, we're going to do some fussy cutting. So if you don't like fussy cutting, I'm so sorry. But we're just going to do it on the one card. Hey, Julie from North Dakota, welcome. All right, so let's stamp that sleigh. And then we'll go ahead and get these guys colored. All right, scooting those. I'm just so nervous my sleeve is going to go right in the ink. Okay, so we're going to start with Shaded Spruce. I'll try to color quick because I know the coloring takes a while. But we'll start with Shaded Spruce here, do our dark. And then we'll go back in with the light. Shaded Spruce, I think I talked about it the other day. It was yesterday, I think, when I did my unboxing video. I always feel so bad for Shaded Spruce because I never use it unless I need a Christmas tree. Keisha normally does the same, but this year she did the same stamp and designer series paper, but changed the cards up. She's not sure how she feels about it yet. You know what? I used to do the same. Back when I was in college, I would do the same. Well, kind of the same. I would do like, 10 or 20 of one design and then 10 or 20 of another design or whatever. But now it's like we have so many awesome stamp sets and I want them all, so I better use them all, right? So that's why I think I'm mainly okay with doing different, is because then I get to use up all my stamps. So I like to do the different. My mom likes to do the same, and so we did that for her this year. She used the knit together bundle, that bundle. We use that, and then the Christmas, I can't remember the name of it now. Is it Christmas Season or Christmas to Remember? Whichever one of those ones has all the words in it. We used that for her sentiment, but it was a super fun card. And then, of course, we got creative so that we could include a picture on the front. So, okay, so we've got that. We're going to pull in some balmy blue here and do a couple of these ornaments. And again, I'm just copying my sample card here. And we've got the ornaments, and then we'll go ahead and do this present up here as well. And I feel like I have to focus while I color, so I stay in the lines. All right, let me do some of these stripes too. Just do a little bit of them so I can add our little highlighting with the blends. Do you guys like to color with blends? Or what do you like to color with the most? My favorite is blends for sure. But we also have, our Stampin' Write markers, which are awesome, and our watercolor pencils. And I've recently been getting back into the watercolor pencils. They're really fun, but I always forget about them, probably because of where I store them. Do you guys ever find that as a problem? Like if it's not out, you forget about it. Yeah, I like opened a drawer and saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, like that's right, I have these. Yeah, okay, so Alicia likes blends. Yeah, blends are awesome. I love the blends. Okay, so let's do some real red now. Get those colored in. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining. And Kathy's birthday is tomorrow too, I think. Yeah, Alicia says out of sight, out of mind. And Keisha also likes the blends. So we have two birthday girls watching the video today. So happy birthday to both Kathy and Alicia tomorrow. Or I should say happy birth giving. Super exciting. I don't think my birthday will ever fall on a holiday, which I am okay with. It is close enough to Christmas as it is. Oh, Kathy, yeah, of course. But I think I just learned that your birthday was tomorrow. I think Sue just told me that. And so I haven't sent your card yet. So I'm so sorry about that, but I'll send you one, I promise. It just won't be there by tomorrow, obviously. Okay, so let's finish coloring in our ornaments and our presents. There we go. Okay, did you guys watch my unboxing video last night? If you did, I know I asked this last night too, for those of you who were there. If you did, what was your favorite? What did you like the best? I know we had some otters and something to look forward to. Oh, I love that, Kathy. We had some otters. We had some rainbows. We had a bunch of good stuff. What is your favorite thing that you can't wait to get your hands on? Mine, I guess my favorite thing, which I couldn't show you obviously because I can't open the catalog on camera yet, but my favorite thing is that windmill set that is on the front of the catalog. That's my absolute favorite suite. Yes, Julie says otters. And Julie, guess what I bought at the post office today? Otter stamps. I did. I was like, I need those otters. And he was like, okay, here you go. You can have some otters. I also bought Christmas stamps. So, and they've got so many new stamps out now. They've got like little monster ones and stuff. It's insane. They've got so many cute ones. It's so hard to decide. Okay. There's that last color. We are on cinnamon cider, which we'll do for our tree trunk here and for the base of the sled. So on that first card, I said that I probably would have made the sled brown, but I didn't want to bring in another color or another set of blends. But this time we're gonna. So we've got cinnamon cider here. I love cinnamon cider. Oh, and Keisha even says any animal. Yeah, I agree. The animals are cute. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. I used the wrong color. That's okay. I used the light instead of the dark. So we're just going to have opposite shadowing because I don't feel like redoing it, which I think is okay, right? Maybe the light on this one is coming from the other side. All right, we're going to get those colored. And then because I wanted to be mean to all of us, we are going to fussy cut. And Julie says she actually mailed one of the otter stamps on a Christmas card today. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because the otters are in snow. So I think it works. They are so stinking cute. So adorable. Okay, let's fussy cut. You guys know this is not my favorite thing to do, but I'm doing it because I knew it would make the card prettier. The things we do for pretty cards, right? Okay. So, and this isn't too bad of a fussy cut. Obviously we have like a bow to go around and whatever, but you know what? If it's not perfect, that's okay. As long as you don't chop anything off, that's important, right? Right? That's a good motto, I think. Okay, there's the sleigh. Look how fast that was. Maybe I'm getting better at fussy cutting. All right, there was the sleigh. Let's do the Christmas tree, and then we will finish assembling this card, and then we will do our final card. And the final card is my favorite, my personal favorite. So I saved the best, in my opinion, for last. Okay. So let's curve around and do all these fun things. Can you guys tell I'm a little bit tired too? Thanksgiving is coming and the prep has happened. All right. Focus, Melissa, focus. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Tree, done. Okay. Let's assemble everything. And now this has had some time to dry. Yep, tired sillies, absolutely. So what we're going to do is, so you can see on my sample card here, I actually had this piece a little bit lower and I wanted it to be higher. So your piece, like this one that I'm using right now, is taller. So I'm going to just add some liquid glue to the back here. And we're going to go ahead and put that on our base, and you can slide it down if you want to. So the width is the same on these two pieces, but you can slide this down if you wanted it to be a little bit shorter. Totally fine. It's your card. Do what you want. All right. Let's add some liquid glue to the back of this. And then now you see why I gave you another piece of the basic white to layer onto, because we made our basic white piece all pretty and blended. So no, I'm not crazy. All right. I know when I was cutting all the pieces for this, I was like, that's a lot of basic white. Do I really use all of that basic white? Yep, we do. All right, put some glue on the back of that and get that adhered to the center of our card. We'll go ahead and burnish this with the bone folder. And then we will add our cute, well, actually first let's stamp. So I've got the Be Jolly sentiment here, and we're going to grab some real red ink and stamp this up. Now, if you want to test it because it's cling mount, if you want to test to see how straight it is, you can do it on your scrap paper. And I'm just going to stamp this directly in the lower right hand corner. So super cute. That really makes it pop. Yes, I agree, doesn't it? Instead of it just being layered on that night of navy. I love my layers. So, all right, then we're going to take our sleigh. Well, actually, we're going to take the sleigh, and I'm going to add some liquid glue to the back of the sleigh. And we're going to go ahead and put the sleigh, maybe we should angle this one a little bit, right? Like it's going on the hill. And I'm just going to glue the sleigh down. I wanted the Christmas tree to be the thing that kind of stood out here. And this is me looking for my dimensionals. I don't know where I put them. Where did I put my dimensionals? Are they in front of my face? No. Where'd they go? It's too bad you guys aren't here, like, helping me out. Well, I do have some mini dimensionals, so I suppose we'll use those. Oh my goodness. Where are they? Oh my gosh. I found them. Here they are. They were under the embellishments. So note to self, be more careful. All right. So we are going to take the Christmas tree and put that on dimensionals and then stick that down right about there. Look at how cute that is. And then for the inside of the card, I'll give you a sneak peek. We're going to use the non-dancing Santa. Yeah, LOL is right, Alicia. Man, I'm a pretty organized person, so that kind of freaked me out. I was like, where the heck did I put those? But we're going to use the non-dancing Santa to stamp him on the inside because I thought that would be cute. And, of course, our Jingle All the Way sentiment. So let's grab Real Red again, and we will do Jingle All the Way quick. I love the font in this and how, like, some of the letters are outlined and some of them aren't. Super fun. Okay, so there is Real Red. We'll move this to the side. I'm running out of space over here to store all my stamps. And then we're going to grab Night of Navy again to match the card base. And then we will go ahead and do our little non-dancing Santa in the corner right here. So cute. He's so cute too. And I wanted him to have some kind of feature because the dancing Santa really is the cutest. But it's okay. All right. Let's add some liquid glue to this guy. And we will pop him inside the card here. Right about so. And look at that. There's our second card. Look how fun that was. So you can see what a difference that makes too with having this piece be a little bit bigger. So I really like it like that. Okay, so there's that guy. Let's move on to our last card. And we're going to pull it in. I'll pull it in for you here. So here it is. Super adorable. And this is the one I said that is a little bit untraditional. We're going to use Polished Pink Mint Macaron. And I got to find it again. Petal Pink for his skin there. So we're going to use that. And then I need to actually clean my Dancing Santa. Actually, we'll wait to clean the Dancing Santa because we do need to stamp him in black still. But we don't need this anymore. And I think we do need the tree later. We'll grab the tree later. Oh, thanks, Keisha. Okay, so let's grab our little card kit. Now, everybody's designer series paper in this card kit was a little bit different. There we go. We got it all. And so for this one, we are using a basic white card base. Then we've got a piece of basic white for the inside. Again, not necessary, so if you want to swap it out, go for it. We've got a piece of the Whimsy and Wonder DSP, a piece of Polished Pink, a piece of basic white, a little DSP strip, a pink strip for the sentiment, and of course a piece of the awesome Mint Macaron soft velvet. Oh, Keisha says Mint Macaron is becoming her favorite color. I have been really getting into Mint Macaron lately. It's not yet my favorite, but it's getting there also. I really have loved it a lot. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to bring in our black ink pad and our Dancing Santa. We'll go ahead and ink him up. And I'm going to stamp him first because I know that I want him to be in the spotlight, right? So There we go. Oh yeah, Kathy says mine too, and Alicia says she loves the ribbon. Me too. I actually missed that ribbon the first time I flipped through the annual catalog, and then I discovered it, and I was like, how the heck did I miss this? Now I have like 3 rolls of it because I love it so much. Okay, so I just had to clean off my Dancing Santa, and then we're going to grab our Mint Macaron ink and just create kind of like a patterned background with the little Dancing Santa. So I wanted to do the Mint Macaron because it is more subtle. And obviously that tuxedo black is a lot more prominent. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp this little Santa around. There's really no rhyme or reason. I am doing him the same direction instead of like flipping him around, but it's all good. Ribbon. Yes, Kathy, ribbon. We are going to, right here, if you see that little Mint Macaron piece, that is the velvet Mint Macaron ribbon. And it's glorious. All right, so we've got this. Now we're going to go ahead and color in our Santa. And of course, we're going to do his suit in polished pink. Pink is my absolute favorite color. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to do a Santa with pink suit this month. And I love it. So let's go ahead and color in our cute little Santa. And of course, we'll do Mint Macaron as well. Yeah, Kathy says she missed it too. You will have to go take a look. It is amazing, and it is so soft, obviously, because it's called soft velvet, but seriously, it is so nice. All right, so let's go ahead and do his pants. And we're just coloring in the Santa that we did in the basic, or in the tuxedo black ink. Okay, then we've got our light here. And we'll go ahead and color him in. And I'm focusing. Do you guys get really like micro focused when you're coloring? I do. I think, oh, see, because I just colored on his beard. Dang it. That's okay. You guys can barely see it, but I think that's why I get so micro focused. And actually, I don't know if you guys remember this, but a few weeks ago in a live when we were doing the Happy Holidays stamp set, I showed you guys a card that my friends Barry and Jay, not Jerry and Bay, Barry and Jay colored. They're from the UK, and it was stunning. And I actually signed up for one of their coloring classes. So I'm going to take that and see all the things I can learn, because they just create like some of the most stunning images. They really do. So okay, so let's go ahead and color him in, and you can see I'm even doing like his belt in Mint Macaron. You know, have fun with it. I like this non-traditional. It's kind of traditional because it's still got like the greens and like the red, right? But I just kind of thought this was a fun and different little color scheme here. All right, we'll do his mitten, his boots. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. My Echo is talking to me. We have a lot of Christmas presents that have been coming in the last few days, so I'm sure we just had another one delivered. Yes, Alicia says it sounds like so much fun. Yeah, if you guys are interested, I will just say I haven't taken the class yet, so I don't have like a personal recommendation yet, although I'm sure it's fabulous because they are fabulous humans. But if you want to take a coloring class from them, their website is Mitosu, Mitosu crafts.com. So it seems like it's going to be a pretty awesome class. I signed up for their Happy Holidays, but they actually also just did one with the Spee Jolly stamp set. And so it sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, so there's a little plug for them. Again, I haven't taken it yet, so you know, but if you're interested, they definitely do very advanced coloring. So make sure you have kind of like your blends basics down probably before you dive right in with them. Okay, so let's pull in some of our other pieces here. We do have to stamp our little sentiment. So I'm going to bring in this polished pink piece, and we've got our Merry Hello stamp. We're going to stamp that in black again. And okay, this time I'm going to stick my head over it because this strip is a little bit small. So sorry about that. But there we go. I just want to make sure I got it over there. Yeah, Keisha was thinking about doing one of their classes. Yes, they look like they're amazing classes. So, and like I said, Barry and Jay are just really kind humans. So Okay, so this is what we're going to do on the inside. We might as well go ahead and stamp that real fast and then assemble everything. And so what I'm going to do is bring in my basic white piece. We've got our It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year stamp. Of course, I think I mentioned already that all of the stamps I'm using for the inside come from the Holly Jolly stamp set. What was the site? It was, here, I will type it in. Hold on one second. Well, actually, okay, remind me at the very end, and I'll do it because I'll look them up to make sure I'm spelling it right. And then I'll type it in the comments so you guys can see. Okay, then we're going to use the tree, and so I just need to clean the tree off real quick because we used it with black ink, and now I want to use it with mint macaron, and that's obviously a very light color, so we don't want to mix our inks. All right, so we're just going to stamp the tree in mint macaron and put it in the corner there. So cute. And then we will go ahead, close that up, move that to the side, and get everything adhered. Okay, so I will pull in the card base, pull in my liquid glue, pull in my designer series paper, and I think I mentioned everybody who got this kit, all of our designer series paper pieces are different, okay? And here, I'll slide that back in. Sorry about that. All right, so then we're going to line this up, and this is going to align with the front of the card perfectly, okay? And by that, I mean that there's not going to be any border. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and fold that, and we will burnish it with the bone folder. I love the colors in this paper. It's so pretty. All right, then we're going to just go ahead and do our inside real quick. And here we go. Cute. I love these. I love this card. And you can see that it's a little bit longer, right? My designer series paper was cut a little bit long. So after the video, I'll just go in and trim that down. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and we'll add some liquid glue to the back of our little Santa piece and line that up on our polished pink. So this is going to run all the way across the width, okay? So we're just looking for a border on the top and the bottom. And you guys, look at that. It looks like I actually cut the polished pink piece a little bit too short too. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and trim that off before I adhere it to the card. No big deal. There we go. Yes, love this DSP. Me too. It's so pretty. Okay, then we will add some, maybe if it wants to come, add some liquid glue to the back of this guy and place him right about here. So this again is going to run across the width of the card, or the length of the card here. So I was just centering it on the top and the bottom, just like that. Just so cute. And I'm going to close up my liquid glue because now I'm actually going to use seal because it'll be easier. So then I'm just going to run some seal here and grab my mint macaron piece. I'm going to line the mint macaron piece up with that left edge and then lay it across. Okay, and you can see it's a bit long. Not a big deal. We're just going to go ahead and chop a little angle on that. You can tell that those were not my ribbon scissors. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some seal to the back of our little DSP strip. And we will go ahead and adhere that. I'm going to offset it a little bit like this. And it's a little bit long as well, but that's okay. We can cut that too. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add our sentiment. And again, I'm going to use some seal for that. All right. So then we'll go ahead and do the seal, or do the sentiment, I mean, maybe close to the edge again. Just like this. Isn't that so cute? All right. Let's go ahead and add our embellishments. So we're going to use the matte black dots again, and I'm going to use one of the big ones right there. And then we will pull a little one right there and another little one to go right up there. Okay. And we're not done yet because what we're going to add then is some Wink of Stella. Oh, Alicia says she loves this card. Thank you. Me too. So I'm going to add some Wink of Stella because if we're going to have a pink Santa, he's going to be glittery too. Sorry, but not sorry. All right. So I'm just adding Wink of Stella to anywhere that his little like fuzzy the fuzzy part of his suit would be. Okay, so we've got the hat, the little ball there, and then right by his hands, and then I'm going to do this bottom part too. Now, I could see, I mean, you could argue that this bottom part is part of the coat. Totally fine, but I'm going to say that that's part of his little furry self right there. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Oh, Kathy says she was hoping. Yeah, can't leave out the glitter. All right, so there is that. Let me go ahead and pull in our other cards here. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I sure did. Let's see how we can layer them all there. There we go. We've got that. Okay, so let me look up Jay and Barry's site really quickly. And while I do this, I will just say, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel or liked my Facebook page, please make sure you do that. That really helps me out and lets me know that you want to see more content. So, okay, so let me get here. And, okay, I found their website. Hold on, let me just grab the right link. Because they are in England, in Europe, you can't actually buy physical product from them. Oh, thank you guys so much. You can't buy physical product from them if you're in the US, or I should say you can't if you're not in Europe, but I am linking right here. So here comes. Hopefully you can see that link right there. That is their card making class events. So any of their coloring events, anything that doesn't include physical product, you can sign up for. So, and if you have any questions about that, you can contact me or them, whatever you want. And again, that's just it's just fun, it's fun to learn from other people, right? All right, so let me switch back here. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this was kind of a longer video, but we made 3 awesome cards. If you're catching the replay for a class to go, then I want to say hi and welcome. Thanks for catching us. And yeah. All right. So thank you guys so much. I hope everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving tomorrow has a very happy Thanksgiving and a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. So of course, I mentioned these cards are already on my blog, so you can check them out. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And and birthdays. Yes. And happy birthday to those of you who have birthdays too. Happy birthgiving. All right. I will catch you guys next Tuesday for my weekly live video. Bye for now.